Warning, this video contains spoilers for Fire Emblem Three Houses from the recently revealed opening cinematic. The newly revealed opening cinematic for Fire Emblem Three Houses depicts an epic battle between Nemesis and Seiros. Now, in the trailer, tell me, who is the hero and who is the villain? Now with a name like Nemesis, you would expect him to be the villain, and with his posse of bandit-dressed men and his brutal massacre of soldiers, it's clear to see that he doesn't seem like a good dude. Meanwhile, dressed in white and not killing anyone is Seiros. She's obviously the hero, right? Well, then we get to hear sheer anger at Nemesis, her swift attacks, the brutal melee, calling out to a past event at the Red Canyon, and then she just kills him, on screen, with a dagger, over several stabs, with visible blood. Here's the reason why this is so shocking. In a majority of media, both Western and Eastern, heroes don't kill other people. At least, not unless there's no other way. And when they do, it's never out of rage. Think of the last movie you watched, or TV show, or anime. Main characters might kill monsters, or they might hurt others, but do they kill other people? Out of rage? And when they do, is it graphically depicted? The only time this seems to happen is either when building a backstory for the character, making the killing a moral obstacle for them to overcome, or it's an accident or mistake and thus treated like an obstacle to overcome. Or it's an action movie, in which case the people being killed aren't necessarily depicted as if they're people, which is another problem altogether, but whatever. When a life is taken on purpose, it usually has some guilt or reservation. Even the big bad rarely gets killed by the main character unless it's proven that they somehow aren't human anymore. This limits the glorification of violence by stating that even if killing monsters is okay, it's wrong to hurt other people, and killing other people requires a lot of justification. Now, we don't yet know all the bad things Nemesis has done, but clearly in the cutscene he isn't a good guy. And why is Seiros' killing of him so dark? Why does it feel so different from anything else we've seen in Fire Emblem? Because we don't know if Seiros is supposed to be good or not. JRPGs in general, including Fire Emblem, have a bit of a troubled history when it comes to religious figures in their games, with established religions often falling into the corrupt church is evil trope. But that isn't exactly what we're seeing here. Seiros is defeating the clearly evil Nemesis, setting herself up as a hero, but doing so in a way that frankly even villains don't get away with. Villains can kill hordes of people like they're nothing, but only a rare few are ever shown torturously murdering an individual. These types of villains are few and far between, and they're pretty notable when they do pop up. So to have a person who's set up as the good guy suddenly perform the most brutal execution we've ever seen in a Fire Emblem cutscene? This is a shocking twist, and makes the player question this character's alignment. It's a brilliant way of adding real shades of grey into the story. Sure, Nemesis probably had to die, and Seiros killing him was heralded as a good thing, but a brutal killing is always going to be viewed as an evil act, leading to doubt whether Seiros is really all that good or even all there mentally.